Hey, it's Rashad. I'm so excited to take you on a journey to one of the most luxurious and modern cities in the world, Dubai. From towering skyscrapers to idyllic beaches, this city has something for everyone. Join me as I explore the city's famous landmarks, indulge in delicious food, and shop till I drop at the largest shopping mall in the world. Buckle up, it's gonna be a wild ride. We're going to Dubai. Driving in, I noticed an amazing city that glows at night as my Uber driver was taking me to the hotel in the Marina District. We were driving and it just looks amazing at night. The city is so big and just driving through you see skyscraper after skyscraper. It's just breathtaking. There was also some low-level buildings that were close to the freeway that were lit up as well, and it kind of reminded me of Tokyo, the way everything was lit. Now in this video, I wanted to do something different, so throughout this video, I'm going to be telling you about how much everything costs. Stay to the end to get a full picture, including how much an adult beverage is. Let's get right into it though. I stayed at the Wyndham Marina Hotel, which is $150 a night. The hotel was pretty spacious and had a great customer service. I went in December, so the weather was about 80 degrees. It can be 120 in the summer, and I don't want any part of that. When it gets that hot, I start whimpering and whining like a little baby. So the first tip is go in the winter. The next day, I had two separate tours, both with Oberon Tours. I'll put a link in the description so you can check their website out after this video. Both tours were about 70 bucks, give or take 10 bucks. First tour took me about a half the day and second tour the same. On the first tour, we went to Palm Island, which is a well-manicured place with luxury hotels, homes. While over there, we stopped at the Point where we got a view of old and new Atlantis hotels and got some really good pictures there. After that, we took a quick picture of some street art, and then we moved on to Alcazar Hotel, where we took some more pictures of the grounds there. Now, this place is for the wealthy. One day I will be able to stay here, but today ain't the day. Rooms generally cost over $1,000 a night. So after taking some pictures of the grounds and acting like this was my luxury car, I immediately got the heck out of there. Next, we went to the mosque in Dubai, which was immaculate inside. Our tour guide taught us a little bit about the Arabic calendar, which was on the wall, and that was pretty fun. I would say if you go there, be prepared to dress properly, whether you're male or female. Basically, you'll need to be covered. They do have clothes for you to wear there, so you can go there, but if you don't want to wear like a kind of used set of clothes, make sure to bring clothes for yourself. Women, you'll have to cover your head, so that's something else to remember as well. I took some cool photos inside and out. Check me out and comment if you like the pics of me in traditional dress. After that, we headed to Zaabel Palace for a quick photo opportunity before heading to the Dubai frame. The purpose of the frame is for you to go up to the top and see the contrast between the old and new parts of Dubai. You're nearly 500 feet in the air, so it's quite a ways down, and part of the floor which you can see through, so that's kind of cool. It kind of freaks some people out as well. The photo ops inside are okay, but I think the best photos are taken outside the golden frame. After that, he took me back for a quick bio bake and a little food, and that was the end of the first tour. If you're in a time crunch, you could pull off everything you see in the morning tour as well as the second tour I'm about to show you now. Now, this second tour is really a steal. It was unbelievable. Let me get right into it. We drove about an hour or so into the desert where we started riding some ATVs, which was cool. Then we took a picture of a falcon and did a little bit of sand surfing as well. By that time, the sun was starting to go down and we did a little brief camel ride before heading over to El Kamai, I think I'm saying that right, camp for the main part of our tour. The premise behind this camp was to show you the traditional life in Dubai. Two things I really liked were the playful coffee barista, and I also also like the area where you could smoke shisha. Look at this video of me trying to be Snoop Dogg. The first entertainer of the night was this spinning dancer. It was really cool. I couldn't understand how they could spin 1,000,000 times in a row without falling down or losing their lunch. The costume was really cool too because it glue in the dark. Putting LED lights on that thing really mixed traditional with the modern touch. After the dance, we had some time to walk around and get things like pottery, buy traditional garments, or get henna tattoos. The performing area of the place was big, and there were traditional areas with cabanas on the outside, while there was kind of a performing stage where the presentations took place in the middle. During that break, we also had a really good buffet with all types of cuisines from the Middle East. I may have went back a time or two. After dinner, we had a traditional dancer showing off her skills for us. After that, the star of the night, the fire breather. This dude was doing a lot of tricks. Anytime somebody risks their safety and their body, you gotta give it up to him. This brother was outstanding and fearless. Now that ended the tour, but not my time having fun in Dubai. The next day, I went to the Dubai Mall, and it's just insane. It's got a 3-floor aquarium, movie theater, Rolex, Prada, Louis V, you name it, they had it. One of my favorite things there though at the mall was the waterfall. It's cool and calming and gives you a little break from the hustle of the mall. With all that walking around, I started to get hungry. So I went to the Time Out Market. If you've never heard of the Time Out Market, it's a bunch of small restaurants and bars, aka a fancy high-end food court. I ate at 21 grams and had this dish, honestly can't even pronounce, but it was delicious. Immediately after eating, I went outside the market to the Dubai Fountain, which is one of the city's most iconic attractions. It sits at the base of the Burj Khalifa and shoots water jets 500 feet in the air, accompanied by also kind of lights and a music show. The fountain is nice during the day, but the cool water shows start at night. Now, here's a thing I know all you've been waiting for. The Burj Khalifa. And honestly, it's so big, it looks fake when you see it. It's easy to take pictures outside and you can either get a selfie or have one take a photo of you. The tallest building in the world is 2,722 feet. So you can't miss taking a picture with it if you go to Dubai. Again, it's free to take pictures from here, but if you do want to go to the top, it'll cost you between $45 to $200, depending on the type of experience you want to have. Later on that day, I went to what I thought is the best looking building in town, and that's the Museum of the Future. Outside is this beautiful Islamic writing. Inside, it takes you into the future on how they think life will be in Dubai later on this century. As you go from floor to floor, they have a number of educational as well as futuristic displays. The whole premise is to show you a glimpse of technologies on the horizon. There was a big focus on global warming, preserving our resources, and DNA preservation, which leads to my favorite room, was the one that had all the different species in tubes. This tour was awesome and a great way to get a glimpse of the future. The cost was about $40. And here's a pro tip. Make sure you go around the back of the museum and take a real cool photo of yourself from a distance. Later that night, I hung out in the Marina District where there are tons of shopping and also unlimited bars and restaurants for you to visit. I'll tell you what, drinks were really expensive. At a normal bar, you can expect to pay about $15 for a Corona, and mixed drinks are a tad bit more. They're actually a little bit better buy. Most people go out at night because of the heat, so anytime you go out, you can expect to see a lot of people out, including kids. As you walk around, the place is filled with different activities and things to do. One of the things I like to do is view all the cool buildings when they're lit up. The area was safe to walk around and you won't have any troubles. It's mostly just tourists from Eastern Europe. I went to one bar to watch the World Cup games in this place called Blah Blah. It's a nightclub bar with an amazing outside. They had music and dancing while I was there, but most people were just watching the game. This place would be really cool, go during the day to a pool party, because they had cabanas and a huge pool out there. Next time in Dubai, I'm definitely coming here to party, whether it's day or night. From the iconic Burj Khalifa to the stunning desert sand dunes, Dubai truly has something for everyone. I can't wait to come back and see what other exciting things the city has to offer. If you want to continue to go with me on these adventures around the world, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and you can be notified of future videos as we travel the world together.